When it comes to enriching soil, gardeners often think of compost, fertilizers, or even specialized soil amendments. But what if the most valuable resource has been sitting in your kitchen all along, waiting to transform your garden into a thriving, nutrient-rich paradise? I'm talking about a hidden gem that many overlook: potato peels. These humble scraps aren't just waste. When used correctly, they are a powerhouse of nutrients that worms, microbes and plants love. Over the years, I've watched as adding these peels turned ordinary soil into dark, crumbly and fertile ground, almost like magic. This isn't a gimmick. It's a strategy grounded in natural soil science. And once you understand it, your gardening approach will never be the same. Potato peels are more powerful than you realize. Potatoes themselves are packed with starches, minerals and trace nutrients, and those benefits don't disappear when you peel them. Potato peels are rich in potassium, phosphorus and calcium, elements that are essential for plant growth. When added to soil or compost, they act as a slow-release fertilizer, feeding the soil ecosystem over time. The peels also attract worms and beneficial microbes, which break down organic material, aerate the soil, and produce humus. For anyone interested in backyard sustainability, this means a more active, self-sustaining soil ecosystem that produces healthier plants without reliance on chemical inputs. The key is preparation. Chop the peels into small pieces to accelerate decomposition and evenly distribute nutrients throughout your soil or worm bin. Why potato peels outperform other kitchen scraps in soil enrichment? While banana peels and citrus are often promoted as top-tier compost materials, potato peels have unique advantages. They decompose steadily, providing a consistent nutrient source rather than a quick burst of sugar. This encourages gradual worm activity and supports long-term soil health. Additionally, potato peels create microenvironments that retain moisture and provide shelter for microbes and worms, fostering a balanced soil ecosystem. When I first tested this, I noticed the difference within just a few days. There was more worm movement, better aeration, and soil that retained water more efficiently. It really did create ideal conditions for both seedlings and established plants alike. So, let's talk about how to safely add potato peels to your soil or worm bin. While potato peels are highly beneficial, there are, a few precautions to take. You should avoid adding peels from green or sprouted potatoes, as these contain solanine, which is a compound that can be toxic in high concentrations. Start by chopping your peels into small pieces. This allows worms and microbes to process them faster. Then mix them with other neutral scraps, such as shredded paper, cardboard or vegetable trimmings, to maintain balanced moisture and prevent mold from developing. So, you'll want to introduce small amounts at first and just observe worm activity and soil response. Over time, you'll notice that worms actively seek out these peels, consuming them efficiently and, accelerating the breakdown of other organic material in your soil. To truly harness the power of potato peels, start with a well-prepared worm bin or garden bed. Layer shredded cardboard or newspaper at the bottom to retain moisture and provide structure. Then add a handful of existing soil or compost to introduce beneficial microorganisms. Spread chopped potato peels evenly across the surface and cover lightly with neutral scraps to prevent mold and retain moisture. Check daily for worm activity and gently turn the top layer to integrate scraps without disturbing the ecosystem. Within a week, you'll notice increased worm movement, more aeration and soil that is, darker, richer and more fertile than before. Over time, this method produces soil that rivals commercial fertilizers with the added benefit of being entirely natural and sustainable. The power of potato peels isn't just in their nutrient content. It's in what they teach about soil ecology. Observing worm behavior, monitoring decomposition rates, and, balancing moisture and scraps cultivates a deeper understanding of how soil ecosystems function. This knowledge allows gardeners and survivalists to optimize soil health, produce nutrient-dense compost, and, grow stronger, more resilient plants. In small urban gardens or large backyard plots, incorporating potato peels consistently creates a fertile foundation that supports everything from vegetables to flowers. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful tools are the simplest and most overlooked. How this hidden gem gives you a sustainable advantage in the garden. Potato peels are a cost-free, highly effective way to supercharge soil and worm activity. By preparing them properly, distributing them evenly, and integrating them thoughtfully into your compost or garden bed, you create a thriving ecosystem that honestly just feeds itself. Over time, this method reduces the need for chemical fertilizers, maximizes the efficiency of your worm populations, and improves soil structure and moisture retention. It's a practical, hands-on lesson in sustainability, showing how everyday kitchen scraps can yield extraordinary results when used wisely. Potato peels are not just scraps, they are gold for your soil. By harnessing their natural nutrients, encouraging worm activity, and understanding the principles of decomposition, you can create a healthy, fertile, and self-sustaining garden ecosystem. If this guide helped you unlock the hidden potential of your kitchen waste, subscribe to Hydrohaven for more practical, research-backed tips, and share this video with fellow gardeners, survivalists, and anyone serious about transforming their soil into a thriving ecosystem.